privileged to be here for the first time in playing in Hampton. My name is Hiroya, and what I do is a mixture of original music mostly and some stories behind them, and I hope you're gonna have a good time. First piece was one of my original pieces entitled As If It Were Yesterday. I composed this piece in a small village back in Kyoto, in northern part of Kyoto Prefecture, where my grandparents are from originally. And both of my grandparents, grandmother and grandfather, grew up in this tiny village in a beautiful mountain. And when I was a kid, I used to go there, and looking back from now, it's a long time ago and far away, but I still have a great memory thinking about this village. And you may have a similar place, the place you had been when you were growing up. And even though you haven't been back, the memory is interesting. It sometimes comes back suddenly. And when I sleep, I often dream about things about my past, especially my childhood memories come back. And several years ago, I had a chance coming back to this village with my dad, and I brought my guitar there, and I wrote this piece. But a few simple questions came to me when I went back last time, such as why my grandparents are gone, because all the things looked exactly the same. And I understand that all the living things die eventually, but why I have to live in this life? And those questions came to me, and I stayed there for a couple of days. And while I was staying there, I was thinking about the time I spent with my grandparents, and I composed this piece in this village. And the name of the piece is entitled Takibi, T-A-K-I-B-I. Takibi is a Japanese word which means bonfire, because making bonfire was what they did traditionally in those rural villages back then. Okay, so since I grew up in Japan, I'd like to sing one Japanese very old folk song for you, because I assume that you don't have much chance to hear Japanese folk music, right? And this might be a good chance. And I'm going to be singing this song in Okinawan, very old dialect language, which I don't even understand much, but you're welcome to sing along if you want to. 佐渡屋の小屋によさゆいアンチュラサリバシよ 하리のちんだらかの放射魔よさあ目指ししゅぬあなんばよさゆい太郎やねすむたよ針のちんだらかの放射魔About 15 minutes north from New Haven, Connecticut, there's a small town called Hampton. There are two mountains. One has a round shape. And next to the round mountain, there's a longer one. And these two mountains are connected. And people call it Sleeping Giant. This was originally a sacred place of indigenous people living there back then, and their name is Quinnipiac people. And the spirit of Quinnipiac people is called the harbor monk. So I named this piece as Harbor Monk. Thanks so much.